A lot of men find self-care, strike that balance, work-life balance. There is no excuse. You can learn this from women. There you go, bam, you're like, sure, that will solve the problem. Just ask them that question. Hi, I'm Suchetha, Shekhar, mindset and dating coach. In today's video, let's turn the table and learn 5 important lessons that men can learn from us women. If you missed the part 1 of this series, which is the 5 important values or qualities or lessons that we women can learn from men, I'm going to link it somewhere in the iCard above. If not, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. I've also created an Instagram reel on this same topic, right? So I'm going to leave a link to that reel as well in the description box. So go follow me on Instagram and watch this video and like and share it because it is quite entertaining, and share it with every wonderful woman out there who keeps giving unconditionally, right? This video again is not a debate about men are superior or women are superior. This is about celebrating each other's unique traits and qualities in order to become better as an entire human race. Alright? With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. Remember to share this video with all the lovely men in your life so that they know how much we women give and add value to their lives. Alright? Now, point number 1 or lesson number 1 that men can learn from us women is ability to heal and nurture. Women are wired biologically, again it's an evolutionary trait. We are wired to take care, caregiving, nurturing, raising a family. All of these things come natural to us. Not to say that this is an entirely feminine trait. Times are changing, so all you men out there, there is no excuse. You can learn this from women, and just because you are caring as a man doesn't make you a woman. So don't be shy from embracing that sensitive side and just tune into your family's needs. Lesson number 2 that men can learn from us women is prioritizing self-care and well-being. Wait a minute, hang on, what? A lot of men find self-care a feminine trait, which is so far from the truth. Also because, especially in Indian society, we women take care of our men in our family and our household so well that men don't necessarily feel like prioritizing their self-care. Regardless of whether you have women in your family, in your household to take care of you or not, men, please listen up. Take some time out for yourself. Indulge in good for you practices. It could be journaling, meditation, lean into your spirituality, take care of your mental health. Know when to stop working in a way that you're taking a break for yourself, because even you need that downtime to recharge your batteries. You can't be like work all the time, okay? So prioritize your well-being by strike that balance, work-life balance. So we women are really good at balancing, so might as well learn this quality from us. Lesson number 3 that men can learn from us women is high EQ, emotional intelligence, high emotional quotient, right? They all mean the same thing. Good news is this is an easily acquirable trait even if you're not born with it, like most of us women are. Women are naturally good at instincts, following our gut and observing and paying attention to the tiny details, which is what makes us really emotionally intelligent. Since it is an easily acquired skill, all you men need to do is just take some time out and just sit and observe. Observe the facial expressions, the breathing, the breath pattern, the breath rate, and pay attention to what the emotional state is of your loved ones, right? And sometimes just providing a listening ear, just hearing people out is enough. I know, the way you men express your love and care is by problem solving. If someone comes to you with a problem, there you go, bam, you're like in their face, okay, what happened? Tell me, okay, do this. Sure, that will solve the problem, but sometimes just listen to what your women or the people in your lives have to say. You don't have to dive straight into problem solving. When in doubt, just ask. Do you want me to just listen to you, or do you want me to give you solutions, right? Next time, do this and thank me later for being a better boyfriend or a husband. Lesson number 4 that men can learn from women. Can you guess? Multitasking. Remember back in the day when we were kids, who was the person, or who was the parent rather, that was your administrator, home minister, finance minister, your go-to person, your right hand, so to speak, the person who picked you up from and dropped you off, a person who packed your lunch, cooked for you, cleaned for you, ironed your uniform, bathed you, and all of these things. It was your mother. Why? Because women have the ability to handle multiple tasks in one go. They are pretty much born with it. If not, after becoming a mom, life just teaches them. So this is something that men can definitely learn from us women. Do not get overwhelmed. You're not going to learn this right away. So be patient with yourself. The best way you can learn to be a multitasker is to plan ahead and have backup plans as well. If plan A doesn't work, then there needs to be just as good, just as effective and powerful plan B. Lesson number 5 that men can learn from women. Being vulnerable, being sensitive, letting people know when you're hurt and in pain. I agree, societal conditioning, and since you've been a boy, you've been raised to not really express your emotions and not really express the pain that you feel deep down. You men are made like us women, slightly different, I agree. Yet you have the same beating heart, you have the same lungs, you have the same digestive system, you have the same skin, same blood gushing through your veins. Right? When this is the case, why shouldn't you express when you're in pain? We women have the lovely ability to embrace our emotions and cry when things are not going our way. When we are angry, we cry. When we are PMSing, we cry. When we are sad, we cry. When we are happy, we cry. When we are overwhelmed, we cry. When we are stressed, we cry. I get you may not feel like crying as often as we women do, and that's completely okay. But whenever you do feel like crying, just go for it. I'm not saying cry in the middle of the street. Heck, if you're comfortable, why not? You know? But at least in front of your close peeps, right? Your inner circle, you're within your family, your spouse, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother. You need to be able to cry. And if the women in your life do not create a safe space for you to express when you're vulnerable, I'm sorry, you need to call them out for it. And if they were to say man up, just tell them that next time you cry, if I were to say this, how would you feel? Just ask them that question. And if you are not really comfortable sharing that side of you with anyone within your family, and you're going through something really dire and challenging, there is always therapy. I'll give you one trivia. Majority of the suicides in the world that happen, especially amongst adults, majority of them are men. Why do you think that is the case? It is simply because you men bottle things up and you suppress your pain and your emotions. Do not do it. For your own mental health, for your own well-being, please start embracing your emotional side, your vulnerable side. It is okay to not have your stuff together all the time. It is okay to lose your calm. It is okay to get overwhelmed. Heck, like the load that you bear to take care of the women in your family or to just be there for other people, you shoulder so many responsibilities, right? Cut yourself some slack. You're human. And there you have it, 5 really valuable lessons that men can learn from us women. Again, this is not to say that any one gender is superior or inferior. It is instead a celebration of the uniqueness that each of us brings to the table. And when we learn from one another and grow, that's a victory to humanity. So stop all the gender battles, celebrate each other's unique strengths and support each other through their weaknesses. And just because you men cry, just because you men are going to be more caring and vulnerable, these does not make you a woman. You will still be a man at your core. So don't let that make you shy away from expressing yourself, all right? I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'm going to leave the links to the previous video that I've made and the other reads that I've made as part of this series. So do go check it out and let me know in the comment section what you thought about this video, all right? This is Suchetha Shekhar signing off. Take care. Bye.